Hey, welcome everybody to Old Guy Plays. I am your resident old guy. My name is Mike, and welcome to Old Guy Plays Startup Company. So this is a pretty new game, just released to Steam August 2017. I'll go ahead and try and include a link to the description. I did play a little bit to try to get used to it, but we're going to start a new game. Oh, well, we do have. There we go. Can start new saves. All right, good. So we can do a new game, and I still like the little name I had. I already recorded this once, and the recording software I used failed. So let's try this again with a different recording software. So the name of the company is going to be Old Guys Rule, because hey, we are old guy centric. So first thing you're going to do in this game, it's going to take out a loan, 40 grand. Blam. Couple of emails. Jonas is the name of the developer of the game. He's going to tell you that go ahead and take out a loan and hire a sales exec. It's great. And then we got an email saying, hey, we got a loan, $40,000. And if you take a whole year to pay us back, it'll be like $46,000. Not so hot. So we start off paused, and I'm not going to follow directions. First thing I'm going to buy is some furniture. You got furniture here. If you hit the R key, it'll go ahead and rotate that for you. I'm going to place one here. Woohoo! And I'll place one over here. And if you'll notice, the 6 is counted down. It started at 8. That's because this particular office, we can only have 8 people total. So you go to company profile, and it shows you we started at tier 1. We've done nothing so far, no benefits, no nothing. And the building is small, 8 workstations. Rent is $3,000 a month. Now you may be wondering why I've got 2 desks. That's because I'm going to be jumping straight into things. First thing we need is some employees. And the tutorial says to hire a sales exec. I don't believe that. I like to go straight to a developer. And we're going to start recruiting, and just beginner level, 1 day recruiting, and unpause our game. And the recruitment program is going to last 24 hours. Started at 8 o'clock this morning. So this will go through and show you percentage of it's complete. And then here we'll get any candidates. We're going to go ahead and speed this up. There you go, the candidates will start rolling in. So we got our first one. And what you'll see here is you have a name. The little symbol, it's a developer, so their job title. This is the productivity percentage, and it affects everything from how fast they work to, I believe, how often they need vacations. Their monthly paycheck, and the quality. This is the WER, stands for work environment, something or another. So what kind of quality office environment they need to work. Even in the middle of the night, we still get people continue to apply, so that's a good thing. Kind of shocked we've only got 2 developers applied so far. We only got 5 hours left in our recruitment campaign. Not good. God, I've had games where I've had like 10 people try to come in, and we're almost at that time. So the recruitment's over. I cannot believe I only have 2 candidates. Usually I try to find candidates in the 140% range. I did not get that, but this guy's fairly cheap for 132. We're going to hire him. And I'm not hiring anymore. So we'll hire him. I'll take care of him in a second. Now I'm going to start my recruiting for a sales executive. That's a person that's going to be on the phone and on the internet trying to find jobs for us. Right here we have our new employee, Randall. Welcome, Randall. Hello. Randall's not doing anything. Here he is, already slacking off. What we got to do here is we start off like this, and this is how you're normally going to be seeing things. When he's idle, you can go in and you need to give him work to do. He doesn't know how to do any of this. We got to unlock various things for him to do. He may know how to do it, but whatever reason, we got to pay $1,000 per development component for him to open it up and actually be able to work on stuff. And these here, this will be at higher tiers. So you need a higher employee or medium level. I'm going to start him off working on a back-end component. Now, I'm just going to, generally I try to do a variety of things. I'll keep him busy. Look, we already got an application for the sales exec. Candidates, any, not all that good. Here we go. Keep this rolling. And then he'll just idle when he's done. So I'll do a network. And he'll do his one thing, whatever he's working on. This is where the productivity come in. It's normally maybe a 6-hour job. He can do it in 4.6 hours. That's what it's saying. He's working at 131% efficiency. Or 129. Maybe he is 100. All right, his base is 132. Small office. His mood's already going down. That didn't take long. His moods drop quick. We can jump to the new day. I am surprised we do not have shit for candidates yet again. Let's just jump to the next morning. Got a couple more overnight. Yeah, here we go. 143%. In all likelihood, that looks like that is going to be my best candidate. We'll let this last hour finish off. All right, done. Pause. So that was our best candidate. We're going to go ahead and take him. There you go. Sit him over here. He's almost $7,000 a month. This guy is not cheap. And we're going to put in the work searching for contracts. All this stuff is locked at the moment. They get a work schedule. He works from 8 to 4. Military time, 1600 is 4 o'clock. Loses 7% of his mood per day. You know what we can do? We can do one thing to help moods a little bit. We'll go ahead and put a potted plant. We got a whole 0.5%. There we go. And there you go. You need to start searching for a contract. You need to stop idling. Let's develop a database or something. Alright, we got a contract request. First thing we got here, alright, what you're looking at is this is a fixed price. There's other ones that you can actually bid on. He wants an encryption component. So they're looking for one. We currently have 0 on hand. They're paying us $120 an hour based off of an 8 production hour workday, so we'll make a total of $960, provided we're on time. This is where there's low urgency and there's 52 hours left. We definitely have plenty of time to create an encryption component, so we'll accept that contract. Now what's going to happen at this point is it'll tell you, keep track how much time is left. You can deliver it once you have it. You can cancel it. You get penalized for canceling it, and the company may not do business with you. As soon as he's done with this database component, there we go. Drop over. We'll do the encryption component. Now, while he's working on that, I could switch over and do something else, but what happens is you lose any progress that you've made toward a particular component. He stops working once he goes home. I think he goes in, he works slightly later. There we go. Let's jump. Now, I'll be honest. I'm going to pretty quick start moving. That's just our one contract. Let him finish that. We got plenty of money in the bank. I'm going to start jumping ahead. Let's get another developer. And hopefully we can, as soon as we finish that encryption component, see, straight into idling again. I like to try and get a little bit of everything going on. It's a UI. So there we go. We've got our encryption component. We're going to deliver that. It's going to pay us $960, give us 57 XP, and it'll get us that much closer to upgrading our company. We're at 90%, so we'll be getting an upgrade very soon. Matter of fact, let's go, respond, and another encryption component. Alright, now this time, things are a little different. This is a high urgency, so they're paying us a total of $330 per hour, based off of innate production hours for $2,600. We have 24 hours to get this to them. I'm going to accept this because I know it just happened to just start working on that encryption component. And he is capable of doing this in 8 hours. 6.8 hours is what he needs. We'll jump to the start of the day. and he's going to go to work. So this is going to be probably a little close, but doable. I forgot. I actually wanted her. Oh, there we go. Oops. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Let's pause this. So what just happened? Competitors. Company profile. There we go. This is the unlock we just got. So basically, we just hit tier 2. And we are now eligible to get a designer. We also have some furniture we can buy, which, if you notice, does increase the office bonus. To me, this right here is the coffee pot. Dude, we have to have a coffee pot. That helps everybody be happy. There you go. One coffee pot. Remember, R is to rotate. We'll stick that right over here. That ought to make everybody happy. I'm going to go ahead now, go into recruitment, and now we're looking for a designer and start recruiting. Like I said, it's going to be a little close to that encryption component, but I think we'll be all right. Let's purchase furniture. I actually want this over there. Oh, I am doing a recruitment drive, right? I am. Oof. Alright. And deliver that. Beautiful. There's $2,600. Another one. Let's get another one of these. My first applicant. We'll check her out in just a moment. Alright, immediate emergency. We need 2 things now. So it's a total of 12 production hours worth of work. So we already have one of these, and we're already working on an encryption component. So we got 27 hours. I'm going to see how that's a medium. Shit, it's only 3 hours more than before. But I'm confident we can go ahead and get this contract completed, so we'll say yeah. Oh, huh. And jump to the next day. There's all my applicants. Good, alright. Recruitment, we got 3 hours left. We have anybody that stands out? Oh, you look good. Oh, this is perfect, and he's actually cheaper than the other one. But in all honesty, I will probably end up hiring both. 150 is the highest I've seen us get. He's again a little pricey. Again, you got to unlock the various components that you need the designer to work on. I'm just going to select the first one, and let's get things rolling. That was the previous contract. I'm positive. Positive. Yeah, we still got 10 hours to go. So we can dismiss that. This guy works pretty quick, so we're constantly going to be juggling him. Now, this is not going to stay this way throughout the whole game. Oh, where are we at? What's our recruitment? Is our recruitment? All right, recruitment is done. So these are the employees we have. I really do like this designer. He's pricey. But at 146%, there's no guarantee we're going to get one quite that high again. Although, I'm a little early for hiring designers. You know what? We're going to wait on him. And what I really want right now to recruit is another developer. Because as you can tell, or maybe you can't yet, we're getting quite a bit more developer work than we are. Let's deliver this contract. Than we are for designer work. Good news is, seems like we're getting a few candidates. 135. 140. No, that's my designer. Jeez. Nobody in the 140th somewhat percentile, huh? We'll keep an eye on this. We'll definitely let it run overnight. Need 2 things now. We'll just keep him rotating. Alright, low urgency, so plenty of time to work on this. Plus, we actually have both items. We'll just deliver that. We'll search and let him work for another contract. Oh, he's a late worker. You cannot be idle. And jump. Alright, let's hit pause. Got the last couple of applicants. Still got 5 hours. Anybody worthwhile? Nope. Nope. 4. Oh, 2 more. So by noon. Jeez, these guys are sucking. Sucking! Alright, we need graphics and 1 network. Low urgency, good. We'll let him finish doing what he's doing. Step back end. Let's say the network. Pretty sure this is done for our recruitment. Yep. Alright, let's see what we got. Our best candidates really are looking down here. Looks like it's going to be May for 135%. Definitely. And if you notice, they do run out after a time. I'm going to hire May. I'm not thrilled with her. But I need people working. And again, I'm going to unlock everything. I could unlock just a few things and spread the work. I found, though, that I end up having these guys working all kinds of things. So it's just best to get it out of the way. Unlock now. And that'll work out pretty good. Alright. What are we waiting on? A network. Good. So, very hands-on in the beginning. Oh, hey, Tier 3. So what we've just unlocked now is we can do a manager, and this is going to help us a lot. A small retirement plan, which is going to make everybody much happier about working here. And then a futon or something that I'm not particularly worried about. Now for me, I am worried about getting a manager, though. Because so far... Get back. We're going to recruit again. Now it's going to be a manager. Well, let's take care of this while he's here. So far, we've had to manually manage every bit of work everybody's doing. Good, we'll go to the next day. A lot of applicants for management. A lot of applicants. Damn. Anybody outstanding? Yeah. Boy, we're not getting the luck on it. Alright, well, we got a few hours still that we can wait. We're going to get that network component. And we got 2 developers working now. So what the manager is going to do is, because if you notice, these guys are constantly going into idle. Let's get another luck. And we have to select the work for them, which obviously... can be a pain in the ass after a bit. Deliver that contract and search for no one. What the manager is going to end up doing is he's going to basically take care of 3 people. 3 hours. You know, I got to look at the calendar because some of these guys run out fast. 125 is my best. Wow, 125 is my best. That's actually pretty crappy. I have 2 hours to decide whether or not I want to hire him. This is going to be cutting it close. Alright, this is a high urgency. We actually have several of the things. We have the blueprint components. That's from our designer. A back-end component. And I believe we're already working on a network component. So we're going to go ahead and accept this. Got a nice payout on this one. Yep. He's the one working on a network component. Wish we'd find somebody better. 2. I don't think we are. We're going to lose him. Yeah. Yep. Alright. So we have to take the 125% guy. I really wish we could have found a better one. Didn't work out. stick the manager here. So this is how managers work. And real quick, we have our designer and another designer here. And this here's, oh, I'm sorry, this is the developer, our other developer, and this is our designer. So this particular manager can handle up to 3 employees. The more you give them, if you notice, the bonus per employee, if we only manage 1 employee, we get 136% bonus to that employee. When you start breaking it down, it drops down. If the manager himself was a higher quality manager, we'd actually still have a higher bonus employee. But he's going to manage these 3, and what that's going to do for us is now, we'll go to graphic, when they finish a job, they're going to automatically, instead of going to idle, they're going to resume the next job. He finishes network component, he's got another one. And we're going to deliver that. So that's going to take care of us for our first episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope I've managed to explain things good enough to maybe get you interested or clear up any confusion. And as always, I do appreciate you watching. And remember, old guys rule.